Welcome back, guys, and in this video I finished that train from the last video, and this is what it looks like. It is colorful. I just color coded it so it's easier to build it. Here are the meanings of the colors. Pause the video if you want to. Okay. Now, how does it work? First, this part is the engine. It powers the whole train. Now, it powers three separate pistons. So this one basically drives everything significant, okay? So what are the other three for? Well, this one drives the maintenance guy's wall, literally just that. This piece of glass, it's holding that up. It's literally the least important thing in this train. But this is very important, although it doesn't look like much. You see, the orange thing goes up to here, and it connects to this. Now, what is this for, and why is it not attached here? Well, this is a very important safety feature. So, normally when you crash a slime block vehicle, it'll get all bunched up and distorted, and you can throw it away. Not with this train. So, I call these the whiskers because they're super sensitive. They are deliberately 12 blocks long, so if anything sticks to them, they'll stop and they'll bunch up all of these pistons and back into here and stop the engine right before the actual train reaches this. And if it did reach this area, it would ram it and there would be damage. But even that would be better than smashing it into a rock. So it's a safety feature. It's ugly, it's big, and it ruins the view. Yeah. But without it, it would be very difficult to travel. And if you're in the back, you obviously don't see much what's in the front. I mean, you can see through this hole, but like, you don't want to. But your train is safe with this. It's never gonna get wrecked, because if there is something that can slip past the whiskers, it's probably not big enough to cause any significant damage to the train. And the only things you can find in your path are hills and mountains, trees, and maybe other wrecked flying machines, all of which are wider or taller than 1 block, so they'll definitely stick to the whiskers and stop the train. Now, when the train is stopped, the maintenance guy needs to get over here and clear the space, and then manually update every single piston in here up to the engine, and then start the train, and it's ready to go. But the main thing is from there to here. So as I said, you have the engine, and this is the drive piston. It splits up in here. Now this branch drives the cabin ceilings and the side walls, but it's not just the side, it's also the front. So that's this branch. Then this one drives both the floor and the back walls. So that's it. And this is the other side and front wall. And it all has to be on the same timing in order to keep the whole train in one piece, because the only reason why the train in the last video broke is because I messed up something with the timings when I tried to make an engine improvement. So yeah, you need to take care of that. But as you can see, it has 5 cabins for 5 passengers. They all have doors and they're stable. You won't ever fall out. I mean, you could put a boat inside as a seat, but you don't have to. You can just stand up. And yeah, that's it. Let's just run the train. So it starts by updating this observer block, but I'm gonna do that the fancy way. Wait, is there really ruining my first launch? Okay, it's going. Ooh, bugs and glitches. But as you can see, the train is going. The whiskers are moving. The actual train is here. And I'll get in one of these cabin rooms. I don't know how to even call them. But as you can see, they're constantly on the same timing, so every single part of it is moving at the same time, so it won't fall out or anything. And it's made of glass, so you can see outside, pretty nice. And that's it. Now I'm gonna test the whiskers, so you actually won't think they're useless. Whoa, that's a lot of ghost block things. Come on. And yeah, it's pretty fast since it's using my observer engine I built in the last video. But okay, let's take some stone debris. Let's build a big chunk of stone, okay? Something like this. Yeah, this should be enough. Now I'm gonna start the engine and run fly as fast as I can to there. Go, 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 go. You see, it hit the whiskers and it stopped them, and the train is still going and it stops. So it stops when all of these bunch up and stop this piston. Now, if I try to start the engine, it won't start. You see? This piston can't pull the thing. So what I have to do is simply get over here, clean up all the stone, and manually update every piston in the system. So the best way to do that is to go here and trace the ones which are on the blocks. So this one, that, this, that, you, and that, and that's all done. Whoa, what the fuck? I don't usually get lag spikes. That was weird. But as you can see, the train didn't start, which means there's probably a loose stone block or something, or I missed a piston or something. Wait, which one is stopped? You're stopped. And so are you. I have to be careful in order to not set fire to this wall. And that's actually a potential design flaw, because wool is very flammable, and setting fire to this train would completely destroy it, and I almost fell to the ground. It looks really cool from down here, doesn't it? That's actually the thumbnail. But as you can see, the train starts normally, and this time it's actually going. So if there weren't for these whiskers, the train would be a complete wreck. It would be irreparable because all the walls and the moving elements would fuse together, and nobody could ever separate it again. So this is a lifesaver, even though it's huge and expensive and ugly and everything. It's worth it. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe for more such things, and bye.